Hey there, how's it going? It is your muscle building coach, Lee Hayward here, back again with another Ask Lee video Q&A. And this question comes from Jeffrey, and Jeffrey is one of my Inner Circle Coaching Club students. And he was wondering about how to plan his diet for this week, because on the weekend, Friday and Saturday, he says it's our town's festival weekend, and I want to prepare myself. So he's basically, what he's trying to say is they're going to have some big-ass cheat meals this weekend for the town festival, and he wants to be able to indulge in those meals without ruining his diet. And this is something we all have to deal with. And everyone, regardless of who you are, has to deal with social situations. You know, holidays, birthdays, whatever. I mean, I'm shooting this video, it's May 13th, and yesterday we had Mother's Day, so same scenario again. And actually I went through this whole thing yesterday because I went out to dinner with my mother, and we actually had a big family get-together. We had my mother, Patricia's mother, a whole bunch of relatives, and everybody got together for a big old family get-together. Turkey dinner, you know, all the mashed potatoes, and then the fixings and the dressing and the gravy and all that kind of stuff, plus cheesecake for dessert, and ate until you're ready to burst. That's, you know, a typical good old-fashioned get-together meal. So how do you make that work within your diet plan? And all you have to do is use that as your pre-planned cheat day, your pre-planned high-carb day, whatever the heck you want to call it. Plan that into your diet in advance. So in the case of Jeffrey, where he knows this weekend coming up, he is going to be pigging out all this week. Prepare for it. So I would diet stricter this week. Go lower carb this week, increase your cardio, whatever. Do whatever you can to prepare your body so you're actually depleting yourself leading up to this big cheat day. And what's going to happen is it's going to prime your body. So I mean, during this extra strict week of low carb dieting and extra cardio and all this stuff, you're going to be burning a lot of body fat. But then during the pig out day, your high carb day, cheat day, whatever you want to call it, you're going to replenish your glycogen stores, you're going to help spike your metabolism and all that, and it's actually going to be like a little mini rebound. I mean, kind of like how a bodybuilder will carb deplete and then carb load before competition, or a runner, you know, an endurance athlete does the same thing. They carb deplete and then carb load before their big thing. You're doing the same thing. So rather than just eating the same as you always do during the week and then feeling guilty about your cheat meal on the weekend, you can prepare for it in advance and use it to your advantage. And this is what I suggest you do anytime you have social get-togethers coming up. Plan them in advance so that you use them to your advantage. Because there's nothing worse than having to go to a social get-together and trying to stick to a really strict diet, and then trying to explain to everybody, you know, friends and family who are not involved with bodybuilding and fitness, then trying to explain why you're following this diet and all that, and why you can't eat, you know, the good food, and then disappointing, you know, your mother because, oh, you can't eat her a good home-cooked meal or whatever. It's better to plan this in advance. So use these family get-togethers, these, you know, social events, whatever they are, as your opportunity to have your cheat meal, have your cake and eat it too, but use it to your advantage. So when you have a cheat meal coming up, like I say, social get-together, diet super strict all week long leading up to it, and then right after that's over, get back on the bandwagon again, and then you can go through it and use these opportunities without causing any hiccups to your fitness program, and without causing any stress to your family as well. So plan them in advance and you'll be fine, and it makes the process a lot easier. So Jeffrey, I hope you have a good time this weekend, and let me know what kind of goodies you ate at your town's festival. I'm looking forward to hearing about it. In the meantime, if you have any other questions, comments, anything you want me to make an Ask Lee video about, just post it in the comments below and I'll chat to you down there. In the meantime, take care, over and out.